Hey guys, it's Izzy here, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul showing you all the books that came into my possession this month. So for my Barnes & Noble order this month, I was like, I have no idea what I want. So I was like, what am I fascinated by right now? And that's currently World War I, or was when I placed this order. So I looked up historical fiction set in World War I. This is something that's been so hard to find. So what I got is Fall of Giants by Ken Follett. I've read The Pillars of the Earth, but I haven't read any of his other books. So this is book one of the Century trilogy, and this follows the Russian Revolution, the women's suffrage movement, and World War I. So all of that into this little book. I could only find the mass market paperback, and then this mass market paperbacks are cheap. So when I bought this, I thought I'd be doing the ebook version and following along with this version by like annotating, you know. But you'll see later why that won't be the case. So then our next book is another historical fiction, and it is by my favorite author, and that is The Four Winds by Christian Hanna. This is set in, I thought it was in the Depression, but in 1921 Texas. So the Dust Bowl is happening. Yeah, it says set during the Great Depression, so maybe it goes longer. Most of her books usually do. So it says, my land tells its story if you listen to the story of our family. So yeah, I see 1934 in there. So you have the Dust Bowl happening. America's just out of war, and it's crazy to say the least, but she's my favorite author, so she's an auto buy for me. So back to World War I, even though like all these books are early 20th century America. So I was like, I want to get a nonfiction as well. So this came up, A World Undone, The Story of the Great War, 1914 to 1918 by G.J. Mare. So it's a nonfiction about World War I. And then there's another book by the author that is The World Remade, America and World War I. So that focuses just on America, and this focuses on like everybody. So then we got a YA fantasy. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Because if it's on my list, I'm buying it. So this is Blood Air by Emily Van Zyl. So this is supposedly an Anastasia retelling. So it's a Russian-inspired fantasy from what I have heard. So it's a princess on the run, basically. Then with my Amazon purchases, which I think this might have been, no, I did order one and it's yet to come. I don't know what's up with that. This is one of the books that has been on my TBR the longest, and it is The First Fossil Hunters, Dinosaurs, Mammoths, and Myths in Greek and Roman Times by Adrienne Mare. So this is a nonfiction. It's something that very much fascinates me of when dinosaur bones and all fossils, if anything, were first discovered. What did people think, and did they have any myths and legends about it? Yeah, so a popular thing is with the mammoths, you know, the trunk of an elephant or mammoth is made out of not bone, I forget the word, cartilage. So that doesn't fossilize, it just decomposes. So when the Greeks were finding these, they thought they were cyclops because there's one big hole in the middle of the head, so they thought that was the eye socket. And I think it's very interesting of ancient civilizations and what they thought. Anthropology falls into all that. So then we have my book of the month order. So this is, I had never heard of this book till book of the month. It's a new release. It's The Final Revival of Opal and Neve by Donnie Walton. So basically this is like a band who is going to go out on tour one last time. It's 70s, and they are black in the punk scene. And it's set for fans of Daisy Johnson and the Six. So music, 70s, and all that. I'm like, that just draws me in and I want to read it. There were so many good choices this month, but music is my number one love, so I had to pick it up. So the next one is another auto-buy author for me, and that's Ruth Ware, Deterrent of the Keys. So this is another like English manor setting, supposedly, oh, in the Scottish Highlands, my bad, so Scottish, not English. And Scottish Highlands, I like that setting. Manors, I like that setting. And it's a mystery, and I like Ruth Ware's mysteries for the most part. So this book is, my grandma was getting rid of books, so the last three are from her. And you see, she had this book all along, so I bought it for no apparent reason, so the other one's gonna get unhauled. So this is exactly what I want. Is just a nice big paperback instead of mass market, and I don't want hardback really either. So this was really nice to have and get it for free in the normal just paperback version. So the next Ken Follett book she gave me is The World Without End. This is the second book in the Kingsbridge series, which is the first book is The Pillars of the Earth. She said it's not that great, but I'm going to give it a go anyway because good writing. He's a good writer, so hopefully I like it. And then the last one is another Ken Follett book, and it is called Jackdaws. This is not in a series. This is in Europe during World War II, as you can also see by the Nazi Germany flag. And this is about the resistance against the Nazis, against the Germans, which is one of my favorite things to read about. I read a book earlier this month about the Polish resistance against the Germans, this one being French. So that is just something that very fascinates me and something I look up to tremendously. These people who are like risking their lives going against Nazis. It's crazy to me. So those are all the books that I got this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you want to be one of the first to know when I upload a video on this channel. Bye guys!